efficient, but have you ever seen him be more efficient than he was tonight?
He had a courageous effort, I call it, to not let his team lose on both ends of the floor. He was great tonight. For a while we were searching to get a combination that was going to be good for us, and he was a part of our combinations that we were searching for because he was playing so hard and he was so in tune with trying to get a win tonight.
How much do you like having guys like him? I mean, it bothers him when they don't play well to be around your young players and be an example for them.
Well, that's growth for Aaron, and it's a challenge for returning and older guys that there are going to be frustrating moments in the course of the game, but being able to continue to lift your teammates up and have composure. And I think that was the greatest part about tonight for me was the composure we had on the bench as a staff, the composure we had as a team, not overreacting. We gave up 36 points in the first quarter and only 37 points in the second half. Came in halftime, made a few adjustments, and went out and played and supported each other. And realized that 48 minutes is a long game, and supporting each other goes a long ways too.
You guys have talked about protecting the home court. How important is it to get this win?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. The NBA is tough. This team comes in here, and it's easy for you to overlook them. They come in with 8 players. Majority of their guys are injured. They played last night. They have to travel. And so that's the mental aspect, the mental growth that we need in the course of the season, to keep challenging yourself to not look at those things, but look at, I have an opportunity to play, get better, and help my team win.
Was there anything going in that made you believe that Ronnie Price could be as effective as he was, especially considering how little he had played this season?
Yes, there was. He's an unbelievable professional. He's great to have in the locker room. It's great for me to see him every day. His approach every day doesn't change. We're talking about consistency. I told the guys after the game, he had no idea he was going to play. He worked out before the game to get his conditioning in. And he does that every game. In preparation, he was in tune with the scouting report. In film this afternoon, he was ready to play. His number was called, and he was huge for us tonight.
Jacque, what were some of the adjustments that were made at halftime, and was there any sort of pep talk that you may have given at halftime?
No pep talk. Probably this was the level of my voice at halftime with the guys, as it was in the timeout. What I did challenge them is to continue to fight and believe in each other, and believe in the work that we've put in. We wanted to increase the pace and get into our sets a little earlier. That was one thing offensively. And so you saw earlier pick and rolls by our bigs and our ability just to pass the ball, to get in lanes and pass the ball. A few times they played zone defense against us, and we wanted just to continue to run our sets and not think about the zone. And I think guys got over that and got some good production.
What impact did all those 5 threes in the third quarter have on the whole team as a whole?
I think it was, as Dr. J. Naismith drew it up, it was just old school peach bucket drive and kick. Sometimes the game is just that simple. I attract the defense, I pass the basketball on time, on target, and my teammate knocks it down.
At the end of the game, when he had like 10 or 11 in a row in the fourth quarter there, did you want the ball to go anywhere else? Were you satisfied that that was the right place, him to take all the shots?
Well, I think his teammates wanted him to have the ball. I think overall he was extremely effective tonight for us, and I think it's smart for me to give it to him at the end, especially when he's rolling like that. So great job of out of timeout. He drew a foul for us, went to the line, made 2 free throws. So he was extremely efficient tonight.
Coach, talking about simplicity, I believe towards the end of the game, you saw Aaron and Vooch kind of, look comfortable playing with each other. What that duo right there? What can it, what could that do for the team going on to, future home games and away games?
Yeah, I think overall those guys are starting to get a comfort level for each other. Whether Nick's screening for Aaron, whether Aaron's screening for Nick, those 2 possessions at the end of the game were for Nick and for Aaron, and we got good looks out of them. And I think it's unselfish when our bigs screen. that's a great thing for their team. We talked about that yesterday. It's our team screening unselfishly for each other. Great screen by Nick down the stretch. Aaron pull-up jumper, effective.
You talk about the team having to regain its composure after the first quarter. How gratifying was it to see the team pull together defensively, especially even on that last possession after giving up the kind of the lob dunk, coming together and forcing a turnover on the final possession of the game on the line?
Yeah, we had a couple plays down the stretch where our teammates cover for each other. Vic gets hit on a baseline screen. Mo reads it and gets to the corner and helps him. Nick comes over for a block. Guys beat back and got a chance to rebound for us. So overall, the unselfishness is on both ends. And it's amazing sometimes how it compounds when you make shots too.
Jacque, you've talked about with Aaron, the next level for him is being an efficient shooter, an efficient three-point shooter, higher assist numbers, lower turnovers. That's a conversation you guys had over the summer, right?
Yes, we did, and he's been great in his approach. And Aaron really studies the game. He watches film, and he sees the results when he is efficient. He's competitive, and so there's always an urge to continue to want more. But I think he's seen some results of the fact that his teammates believe in him. He's able to play defense, something that's been a staple for his career, because he is efficient on the offensive end for us.
Coach, in the first half, while you guys were struggling, Maurice looked like he was able to be aggressive and kind of embrace the role as a small ball power forward. How important was that for you guys to stay in the game and just keep going?
Well, we were prepared for small ball. They played it last night. We were under the impression that they were going to come and play small ball again tonight. And I think what Maurice did was he competed tonight. It's just a simple play as before the halftime. The steal that he gets lead us into halftime. I think we're down 9 maybe then. So just not giving up on the play. And that's the competitive fight that he brought for us tonight.
Coach, you won the rebounding battle overall tonight, but in the first quarter there was a bit of a deficit there. How were they able to out-rebound you in the first quarter, and what changed the rest of the way?
Well, I think small ball challenged us. We removed Max from the game probably 4 minutes into the game, went small, and so they got an opportunity to rebound for us. We talked about that Nick isn't the only one responsible for rebounding for us, that our smalls need to get back and help them. And I think overall they did a good job of doing that, smalls getting back and rebounding. So we talked about it, and they went out and made adjustments.
Okay, last one here.
Is the small ball something that was just isolated to the Bucks, or is it something that we'll see you try to sprinkle in against other teams?
No, we started traditional tonight with Max Hill. We were going to give that a run until I felt that it wasn't efficient for us. But I think with our versatility, it's something that I can't say we won't see again. But at times tonight it was good for us.
All right, thank you.